You're the unpopular bird among the other ones in the Avia. Or outside of it.
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Oh, right, there was a video uploaded and it mentioned 5 names. Tori, Antoine, Trollbird, or Teebs as you're now called, me, and one more named Flora. We needed to fight the mongrels to keep our story short.
So you watched a video that mentioned me in it, and you think that's great because it might help you save the world from cultist mongooses? Mongoose? How do you say that?
Yeah, so if you have any methods of making us stronger, like some sort of training, I'd gladly take it. I mean, we'll take it.
Kay didn't quite expect this. Antoine is involved, you say. Perhaps you can send him here to fight as a ranger or rider.
We're talking about the same Antoine, right? Blue Nightingale, Groundhog Day over 50 times trying to save us and failed, and tech hacking teleportation.
No, the one who uses a Ben 10 toy as a makeshift morpher to transform and gain superhuman powers at will.
Probably not then. Well, regardless, it doesn't matter if... what's that?
Ready. Complete. Start up. Time out. Deformation.
That's a long story.
Hi, I'm Tori Basilisk, and welcome to a special episode of Unknown Artists, where I talk about the lesser YouTubers and give them the recognition they deserve. I've been wanting to make progress videos for a long time now, but I struggled to figure out how to do it. For now, let's just go down the list of all the YouTubers I reviewed. We'll see if they responded in any way, if anything new has happened, and the possibility of talking about at least 2 more YouTubers before I put my plan into action. He's still a 3D model maker and a decent gamer. He still does live streams and Portal playthroughs and map reviews, but he also does playthroughs of VR Carnival, Phantasy Star Online, and Final Fantasy XIV. If you guys are wondering if he gave me a comment in the intervening time, he did. And it gave me a satisfying answer as to what happened to his old channel. To summarize, 3 things happened. 1. He decided to step away from the Sonic community, understanding that he'd lose the fans that watched him for the Sonic content. 2. He switched channels, knowing that he'd alienate the people who never knew about this change. And 3, well, he has a life. I understand all that, Adrios, and I appreciate you for using the free time you had to respond to my review of you. And sorry for the Morse code thing that interrupted my speech in that video. Long story short, that was apparently necessary for me to reach this point in my life now.
What is my favorite thing about this channel? Screaming! Sorry, that was a little cringy, but yeah, my favorite thing is screaming my lungs out.
The channels aren't gone at this point in time, and I have no idea why. Maybe Wes felt his videos gave him some sort of mental stress? Maybe the fact that most comments on his videos were really only about his brother Beastie made him feel inadequate? Maybe the channel had copyright issues or something, I don't know, and I guess I never will, since he still hasn't made some sort of response. And while I'm on that topic, Beastie did come back in the intervening time since I reviewed him. He did his Call of Duty Vanguard playthrough for 4 videos and stopped. At this point in time, he still hasn't responded. Beastie, wherever you are, whether you're on break or just moving, I hope you're watching this video because I want to know what happened to you and your brother. We don't only watch your videos for your reactions and your screaming, we watch you because of your remarkable personality.
Look back on your work and ask yourself, how can I make this better? As cheesy as it sounds, it is effective for growth in both your skills and your satisfaction with your final product.
Only 3 short videos in the intervening time since I reviewed him. His comments he gave me on my video talked about how nostalgic the old videos he made were. He talked about possibly uploading an animation reel in the future. He also talked about his transition from female to male, which I found rather interesting since I didn't know about that at the time. That's why I'm trying to not sound disrespectful or condescending when I refer to him as a him. Anyway, like Adrios, I hope you're doing great things and living your best life. And sorry for the odd Rob 13 code at the beginning of that video, and the horrible sound quality glitching out. Eventually I found out who was doing that, and he's a friend now. Right, Antoine?
Right.
So, on to the next YouTuber.
When all this time I've been so hollow inside.
This bird has been flying strong in the Brownie fandom, and he still makes cameos and collabs in certain videos. He even left me a comment, which was a real doozy. It detailed all the technical issues he had making his LPs and how the music in the Goku vs. Cell video was used to show that the music he picked could be used as fight scene music. I'm guessing he was trying to prove this to someone. Well, it works for me. Keep flying as high as you can, and eventually you'll be at your best. Sadly, there's been no new videos. I honestly hope he's doing well, and I hope he'll tell us what's been happening since he last uploaded. Maybe he's doing what Adrios and Panda Chicken did, and is just uploading less and less because he has a life outside of YouTube, and I appreciate that. Before I leave, I just want to say that I loved your Kimba retrospective, and it taught me more about the franchise than I ever expected. YMS's video is right up there with your entire retrospective. It's that great.
We're just trying to forget. Don't you understand that? We're trying to forget and you're not letting us forget!
Oh, sweet Phoenix above. I still have so many things to say about this series. The ending was the only thing I didn't really understand. Before I talk about that, let me explain the series a little bit. 3 girls are being stalked by a Slender Man-esque figure known as the Virus, and a man in a gas mask known in certain sites and fan wikis as the Antibody. In the end, it's revealed that one of the girls, Ellie, intentionally led the girls to the Virus because she believed that was the only way to get it to stop stalking her. She then went off on her own while the other girls allied with the Antibody so he can protect them against the Virus. At that point, that was all I reviewed, and I never reviewed the rest of the series. I said I would, but I never did. Skipping to the end of the series, it's revealed that one of the girls got a man named Bowie infected with the virus, and he allies with the girls and the Antibody to stop Ellie from killing herself, seeing how unhinged she is at this point. The Antibody tries to reason with her, saying no one needs his protection anymore and that she doesn't have to do anything drastic. She shoots him, runs off, and Bowie confronts her in the middle of the forest. Bowie is seemingly coming through to her, until she shoots him in the stomach. It seems that Bowie is dead, but in the last few seconds the screen goes black, and we hear a gunshot. We don't know if Bowie shot Ellie or not. The series ends with short files on the Antibody and Bowie burning away in reversed footage. Does this mean they are possibly still alive or something? The antibody once said to Ellie that even though her old friend's body is still alive, he lost himself to the virus. Does this mean the two guys she killed had to suffer a fate worse than death? Hopefully not. Oh my... I've been talking too much. Let's just go to the last channel. I didn't really get a chance to review your entire channel, and I'm sorry about that. But I will say that you helped me on my fire-breathing abilities, so thanks for that. You are a decent gamer, a hard worker, a family man, an excellent songwriter/musician, and you give great advice in your videos. I hope that was enough for me to talk about.